We're already halfway through the year. Just pause for a second and really think back. Did you actually make the financial strides you promised yourself back in January? Have your savings grown the way you envisioned? Did you hold strong to those goals you once declared with fire in your heart? Or did life slowly creep in and knock you off track? If your answer is no, take a breath. You're far from alone. Because in 6 months, everything can change. Plans fall apart. Emergencies happen. Life throws curveballs no one saw coming. But here's the part that matters most. It's not too late. You still have time to flip the script. You still have a shot at reclaiming the rest of this year with purpose. All it takes is a simple, powerful plan. One that's practical, focused, and quietly fuels your comeback before the clock strikes December 31st. Here's your 6-month financial comeback blueprint. It's real. It's doable. It starts. Now first face the numbers. Gather every bank statement, every credit card bill, and any account tied to your name. Look at it all. Lay it out. Write down what you earn, what you spend, what's left, and what you owe. Don't judge yourself. Don't flinch. This isn't about shame. It's about truth. And without the truth, every plan you make is just a guess in the dark. Now remember those January goals. Did you promise to stash away $2,000? Wipe out that credit card balance? Finally start that emergency fund? They still feel right? Keep them close? But if they now feel too heavy, scale them back. Let's say you hope to save $5,000, but you've only reached $500. No shame. Let's shift that goal to $2,000 by December. Make it real. Make it reachable. 1 or 2 solid, meaningful goals like saving $1,000 for emergencies or killing off $500 in debt. That's your new mission. Next, for the next 30 days, track every single penny you spend, every coffee, every subscription, every unplanned Uber ride. Use a free app like Mint or keep a simple notebook. Just track it all. You'll start to see the patterns, the leaks, the small expenses that quietly eat your future. Knowledge is power, and this step, it's your financial flashlight now, that you know where your money vanishes. It's time to take control. Build a budget that actually fits your life, not something fancy, not something impossible. It's just a simple, honest blueprint for your money. Start with what you actually bring home each month. From that, subtract your non-negotiables, rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, gas, and minimum debt payments. What's left is your real spending power. From there, decide how much goes to your goals. Want to save $1,000 before the year ends? That's just $167 a month? Tackling debt? Figure out what extra you can throw at it. If the numbers are tight, don't panic. Go back to last month. Can you shave $20 off your takeout? Ditch one streaming subscription. These tiny cuts, they add up fast. New to budgeting? Try the 50-30-20th rule. 50% for needs, 30%. 4 wants 20% for savings or debt. Pay off tweak it to match your flow. Keep it simple, because when the plan is too hard, we tend to let go. But when it's simple, we stick with it. Check in every single week. Look at what's working. Adjust what isn't. This is your comeback, and every step matters. Next, you build your financial safety net, your cushion against life's unexpected hits. If you don't have an emergency fund, start now. Life doesn't ask permission before. Throwing you a broken down car, a medical bill, or an unexpected layoff. So protect yourself. Your goal. $500 to $1,000 tucked away by year's end. Even $100 or $200 is a huge win. Find a high-yield savings account. Online banks often give 4 to 5% interest. Set up an automatic transfer. Maybe $25 a week from checking. To savings, let it run silently in the background. Let it grow. Already have an emergency fund. Amazing. Time to boost it or shift to your next target. Maybe it's debt freedom, because saving is a habit, a muscle, and every dollar you set aside is armor against chaos. Now let's talk about debt, especially high-interest debt, the kind that steals your future one brutal interest charge at a time. Debt feels like chains, heavy, draining, but you're stronger, and you can break them. List every single debt, how much you owe, the interest rate, the minimum payment now. You've got two battle strategies. The snowball, focus on the smallest debt first, get a fast win. The avalanche, attack the one with the highest interest. Save the most money. Snowball builds momentum. Avalanche saves cash. Pick the one that fits your fight. Then aim every extra dollar at your chosen debt. Keep making minimums on the rest. Got a credit card with a $1,000 balance and a $30 minimum? Try sending $100 instead, if your budget allows. Every bit counts. Unexpected. Cash? Tax refund? Side gig payout? Toss it at your debt? Watch it shrink. Track your progress at month's end, because every dollar you erase is one less weight on your shoulders. It's like chipping away at a mountain slowly but surely. The view gets clearer now. If you've cleared your high-interest debt, amazing. Double down on your emergency fund or start saving for a dream, a vacation, new laptop, anything that keeps you moving forward. Sometimes, though, no matter how much you cut, it's just not enough. So it's time to increase your income, quietly, strategically. Not a second job, not burnout, just a little side stream. Got unused clothes, furniture, old gadgets. Sell them on eBay, Poshmark, or Facebook Marketplace. Got skills? Writing, teaching, graphic design? Hop on Upwork or Fiverr? Land a gig? Make some money. Even a few hours a week could earn you $100 to $200 a month. That's real cash, not your thing. Try overtime at work. Seasonal jobs, babysitting, pet sitting, anything. Every extra dollar goes straight to your goals. No detours. No distractions, because this is your moment. 6 months to rewrite your story. 6 months to build momentum so strong, nothing can shake it. And by December, you won't just feel better. You'll be better, financially stronger, more secure, and ready for whatever comes next. Let the second half of this year be the chapter where it all turns around. Can't earn more? And then it's time to stare your budget in the face and make one more cut. Slash away something small like that overpriced phone plan and set your wallet free. Because deep within those tiny sacrifices lies hidden treasure. Even a humble $50 each month can quietly build momentum, pushing your financial dreams away from the edge of collapse. It's not magic. It's a secret sidekick to your bigger plan, silently growing your wealth behind the scenes. And if there's one truth that will test your patience, it's this. Real wealth doesn't explode overnight. It's carved out year by year through steady, intentional choices. Every decision you make, what you buy, what you stash away, what you dare to invest, becomes the thread that weaves your future. In 5 years, in 10, in 20, you'll be living the story you're writing today. So when the urge strikes to splurge on that shiny, useless thing, pause. Ask yourself, will I even care about this in 6 months? That's where a rich mindset begins, not in deprivation, but in devotion. Devotion to peace of mind, to purpose, to a future that matters more than a moment of impulse. At some point, you'll need to put up walls between you and your money. Strange as it sounds, make it harder to touch. When every dollar sleeps in, the same account, temptation whispers louder. Split it. One account for bills, one for short-term needs, one sacred vault for long-term investing. Use names that inspire: Freedom Fund, First Home Dream. It may seem silly, but those names play tricks on your mind. They anchor your goals in place. They keep your hands off what matters most. And don't wait. Start your emergency fund now, because life will hit hard. A hospital bill, a job loss, a car breakdown. Nothing crushes a savings plan faster than chaos. Protect your progress. Just $500 can be a shield. Then build up to 3 to 6 months of expenses. It's more than a number, it's peace of mind that stands guard over everything else you're working for at first. This plan will feel heavy, like pushing a boulder uphill. New choices, new habits. But hold on, in a few months, it starts to shift. What once felt impossible becomes routine. You'll watch your savings grow, slowly at first, then faster. You'll see those mindless buys shrink. You'll feel stronger, safer, steadier. And when the year finally comes to a close, you might be staring at a miracle. More savings than you imagined, debts melting away, investments finally taking root. Even if you haven't reached the finish line, you'll be far beyond where you began. And you'll have a plan, a system, a path. That's the magic of something simple. It works, even in chaos. It doesn't scream for change. It whispers for consistency. And that's where the real power lies. Let's walk the whole path again. Start by writing it all down. Every dollar earned, every dollar gone. Then pick one goal. Just one. Focus on the next 6 months. Scrutinize your spending. Cut the waste. Move that extra cash to a separate place. If you can, set it to move automatically, then hunt for new ways to earn. Don't raise your spending, redirect that income straight to your goal. Debt is your burden. Pay extra every month. If you're climbing out of it, start investing, even in small steps. Track your growth monthly. If life throws a punch, duck, adjust, and keep going. Never stop. Never let the plan die. Clear the noise from your life, the people, the habits, the chaos. If it makes you feel like you have to spend, take a break. Build an environment where your focus stays sharp and your steps feel lighter. You don't need to be alone. Just be intentional about what you allow into your world, and you leave room for joy. This isn't a prison sentence. It's a journey toward what matters. If something small brings you peace, of coffee, a night out makes space for it, plan it, keep it controlled. That's how you stay consistent without collapsing. You don't need magic tools. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need the perfect app or the latest spreadsheet. And you definitely don't need to have it all figured out. Before you begin, just begin.